That's a benchmark girl group song, actually. I love the hook. Is one of the best hooks I've heard this year. I really like them. I really like the girls. Although they just debuted, this kind of dudes, come on. This guy with a skateboard here, I start getting really, really tired with K-pop groups filming in the United States. I don't want to see more of America in my K-pop. Why you don't come to Europe? Hello guys, this is Juneri. I'm an artist, developer, and producer, and today I'm going to watch Resin's Love Attack.
All you need, I am all you need. So come and get it now. 걸음마다 눈부신 나. Let's get it started. 모든 순간 시선을 난 피하지 않지. Oh so strong. 너를 느껴 너. Yeah so strong. 다가가 이미 나. On and on. 너를 파헤쳐. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like me 아직 눈이 부신 너를 숨김없이 보여줘. 어려워진 장면에 날 찾았네 짙게 번지는 Evergrace 어서 날 모든 걸 들으면 1, 2, 3, 4 Like me 아직 눈이 부신 너를 숨김없이 보여줘 한 번 더 미안해가 우리 완벽하게
Bravo! That's really nice from Resin. That's a benchmark girl group song, actually. This is really, really nice. I love the hook. Is one of the best hooks I've heard this year. The chord progression there and the sweet vocals on top. The vocal melody, everything works really nice. And the lyrics, of course, and the girls performing it. The instrumental also has its variety. It's really nice. I would like to hear it filtered in the bridge. It would work, I think, extremely well. Coming slowly, the sound coming in into the final chorus. They try to do something like this, but they don't do it so much. Maybe they thought it's too electronic, but I would love to hear it like that. But yeah, the instrumental is fantastic. Vocal melody is also nice, very well written vocal melody on the verses too, and the girls performed really well. The lyrics are also really nice. The music video, the girls look fantastic. It's very well filmed. You can see the budget is also up there. Everything in the outfit, how you prepare the girls, their presentation, but also the sets, let's call them, because it's not exactly sets, and I'm going to talk about this in a minute. Because you can see, for example, we had Seryong filming a music video in kind of similar sets, but you see how that budget wasn't enough to make it shine as this one. Now, I'm gonna say another thing that is gonna be a little negative though. I start getting really, really tired with K-pop groups filming in the United States. I understand the network is there and it's easy to actually just fly the girls to the States and film a little more exotic music video than you would do in Korea with sets or the standard locations, because you have all these people associated Korean companies in the States, because there are so many Korean Americans in the K-pop industry, and this helps developing a network that you can just get the girls there. They have everything, where to stay, how to do it, get the filming team there too, and set up everything, get the licenses, and just film super nicely. I understand that, but it starts getting a little boring. I don't want to see more of America in my K-pop. I like this kind of scene. I had enough. This kind of dudes, very stereotypical kind of dudes that I know that Koreans would choose as actors behind. We have seen so much in Klaxon, in Ice Cream, so many songs anyways. I could make a list and end in 10 minutes. It starts getting a little tiring and boring. And I would say again, I think I said it in one of my other reviews, I don't remember which one exactly, come to Europe. Why you don't come to Europe? Sticky from Kiss of Life is one of them. It was in Poland. They came to Europe and they suddenly had a very different environment, and that was nice. Especially this kind of song, it would work really well in the Mediterranean. There is such a variety of places that would fit so much better with this concept than all these American things again and again and again. I know the natural way that producers see this and company owners. The first expansion plays, they wouldn't think about Europe, they think about America, so they say, okay, I'm gonna go to America. And as I said, the network is there and makes things much easier. But if you want to give your girl group a little variety, your group in general a little variety, Europe can offer unlimited opportunities for that. If you're listening and you're a producer, just contact me and I will set you up with the most amazing locations and things and all the infrastructure around it, so you can get away from the same old stuff. And I think Korean fans and global fans would appreciate this kind of variety and this kind of change in general than this usually a city big City kind of vibe and style here. The same very stereotype kind of actors in the background, showing that your girl group has a global appeal somehow. This kind of dudes, come on. This guy with a skateboard here, I don't know, it's just a very stereotypical anyways. Other than that, it's perfectly executed. If it was only this music video that was filmed there, I would say, wow, amazing, they went there and they killed it. Very well executed. I'm not saying they did anything wrong. I'm just saying there are many more opportunities than doing the same things over again. Just go to Paris, I don't know, just go wherever, somewhere else, please. The outfits, I really like them. I really like the girls. Although they just debuted a few months ago, they already show a lot of confidence. At some times, I felt this is the same old thing, just a girl group performing and not trying the same things, but at the same time, they're doing it so well, like they mastered it already. And that makes me very hopeful for the future, because their next and then the next and the next release, as they're trying different kind of concepts, they're gonna be amazing, because since they mastered this classic girl group kind of choreography and dancing and everything, I think they're gonna excel also in other kinds of concepts. They haven't done an actual summer hit concept. I think they can do that next year or next year. So next one is probably gonna be a winter concept. So let's see how that is gonna be. And I hope their company is gonna continue making really nice content. I think this group has a lot of potential to get into perhaps top 15, maybe top 10. You never know. I'm not saying top 5 because you need to work really hard for many years to get into there. Top 5 has groups like aespa, Hive, Seraphim. So yeah, I wouldn't say I can get at that level just yet, but there's a lot of potential. For example, this product is better than many other mid-level groups. Stacy, for example, for me personally, they were a bit disappointing in their comeback right now. And although they have been out so many years, here is Racine, and they're making something at that level or higher. Of course, it depends to taste. Some people might like this, like that. I see it from the production perspective, and of course my taste too. I really like the hook of the song. That's the main part I have to keep, the hook and the girls' performance and their beauty. Everything's really nice. Chord progression in the hook leads up to this mysterious, nostalgic kind of vibe, and that's enough to create a really nice song. It has its virality potential exactly because of this nostalgic vibe. So that's one of the nice ways to make viral content without having to stick to some repetitive kind of hook like da 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 da. No offense to Les Seraphim, because that da 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 is one of the best repetitive hooks we heard for a while. But instead of doing that, you do this. You do a really nice, explosive, nostalgic hook, and that can have the viral potential, because I can already imagine this on user-generated content, giving all this extra fame Racine will need in this kind of space in 2024 and on to actually become a really nice big group that can generate income, and that income can be put back to the group, and they can keep producing really nice music like this. So great job to the producers and the girls for this. I hope they do really well in their promotions and prepare for their, probably, as I said, winter comeback. Can't wait to see it. So great job, Racine, and see you very soon, I hope.